Yo, people, what's going on? Back again. Another episode. Unpopular opinions. Bro, what are you saying?
Yeah, man, I'm good. I'm drinking some of this, some hydration water. Still went on a stag yesterday. It was mad.
Oh, bruv, one of them ones, yeah?
One of them ones. There's some new tick. I don't even know if you've heard about hydration water before. It helps massively.
Bruv, I just have coconut water, blood. It's the same. It's probably what them things are trying to do. Yeah, man, just drink coconut water and yeah, just don't get hangovers, blood. My man must have it before bed though, you know, not when you wake up.
Yeah, straight. Otherwise, by the time you wake up, you're finished.
Trust me, the man that need to know, bro. Just how you know, innit? Man, drink coconut water, 2 paracetamols, blood. No hangovers. It's a myth, blood. Rehydrate your body, but you do it before you go to bed, blood. Man can't be waking up feeling mash up and then trying to hydrate after. It's a mad thing. Man have to do it before bed, fam. Now I'm saying, big up everyone inside. You get me? Obviously, a lot's happened. Arsenal out. United are in the final. You know that they made hard work of it, but they're in the final. Do you know what I'm saying? New Pep quote here come out, and then I got an email from Manchester United Football Club as well from Joe Glazer apparently that I haven't read. I was waiting. I'm gonna read it on the fucking show.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah. Well, I cancelled everything, so I don't know why they're still emailing me, bruv. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was a club statement. Maybe that's
it is a club statement.
I was gonna say maybe
it is a club statement.
I
flipping.
Hold on, what time did you get that?
3:36.
3:36.
Yeah, so yeah, about 40 minutes ago.
Right. I
cancelled my membership and my tickets. I don't know why they still emailed me, but man got the email anyway. You get me? And someone was saying earlier that apparently the Glazers were gonna do like a club statement or something like that, 3 o'clock. So maybe that's the statement they're talking about, just sending it out to people's emails.
Yeah.
I have no idea. You get me? So yeah, man. Big up everyone. Big up everyone inside. You know, I mean, you already know what it is. Fine, I'll read it. The thing says you will probably be aware the number of fan representatives wrote to the club Friday as part of the fans forum discussion, whatever. They raised a number of points in relation to fan engagement. Yada. Today I sent a response. That'll be shortly published on manunited.com. Whatever. And then it said, thank you for your letter, sent it in capacity, whatever. I want to salute. Yeah, who cares about this, bruv?
So what did he actually say?
I'm going to go through it. I was personally humbled by parts of your letter explained so clearly why our initial support for the European Super League left you feeling angry and let down. Rare. We want to acknowledge the need for change with deeper consultation with you as our main fan representative bodies, whatever. I don't know what this crap is. We remain committed to working with the wider football community to make the game stronger and more sustainable over the long term, whatever. This is all PR bullshit, man. Joe Glazer didn't write this. Our top priority is always will be competing for the most important trophies, which is a lie. Playing entertaining football, which is a lie. With a team comprised of top quality recruits, which is a lie.
Just bare lies.
Yeah, and some of the world's best homegrown talent, which is a lie, bruv. McTominay's shit. Brandon Williams is shit.
No,
Better men are shit, bruv.
Got Rashy though.
Oh, Jesus. You know what I mean? What else? Where are we? We feel okay. Playing in 10-4. This is bullshit, yeah. Some of the world's best homegrown talent. Under Ollie, we feel we are absolutely on the right track, which is bullshit. Success on the field must be underpinned by solid foundations off it, which is bullshit because the foundation's crap. We have supported sustained investment in the team over the years. Yeah, you have spent a lot of money just on crap. We recognize that we will need to significantly increase investment in Old Trafford and our training complex to ensure that the club's facilities remain amongst the best in Europe, which is a fact because Old Trafford's a shithole. As part of this, we will consult with fans on investments related to the stadium and match day experience. Yeah, I'll believe it when I see it. Indeed, one of the clearest lessons of the past few weeks was our need for us to become better listeners. I can commit the club will engage across. So yeah, basically the Glazers aren't selling, mate. Do you know what I'm saying?
What did Ollie even say about when they asked him about the protest?
I will get to that. To highlight some specific points, as one of the few European football clubs listed in the public markets, we believe in the principle of fans owning shares in the club, which is bullshit. You pretty much forced your way in, blood, like that. But that's a different story. Do you know what I'm saying? What else have we got? You recognize that the government-initiated fan-led review of football is a positive opportunity to explore new structures for fan engagement. So basically, they probably saw what Chelsea did, and now they're trying to pander in that, but it's not going to make a difference. These commitments are starting point for further dialogue, including all the specific points you raised, rather than final proposals. We want to work together to come up with an ambitious package of measures which will transform our relationship with the fans to strengthen the club in the long term. Whatever, bruv. Thank you again for your work. Joe Glazer, shut up, man. Executive co-chairman and director. Man could suck his mum, bruv. Who's believing that? No one's believing that.
That club statement after what Avram Glazer got found in a
my man did not even
comment.
Man did not even turn around and look at the woman when she was asking man a letter.
I don't get twisted. It's not like it was mad 100 different reporters. One reporter. You can answer one question. Do you know what I'm saying? If you cared, you were given some form of response. Like, you don't have to say, no one's expecting you to give no flipping club statement, but just at least show. Even if you said something like, "Yeah, I'm deeply hurt by what's been happening in Manchester, and we're working on trying to do something better." Even that sentence alone, people would have respected. Bro, man just got into his Lambo Uru, whatever.
Bro, that was an Aston Martin, bro. Like, I ain't even seen an Aston 4x4 like that, bro. I don't know what that was, blood. Man, I have to Google it, fam. Man got the Aston, bro. Like, what?
The Aston truck. Pulled up.
No key. Push to start, blood. Man just went boom, sat down, and come on, brother. Man don't care.
Come on, man. Come on.
Like that, bro. Look at that. It was just a bunch of waffle, blood. I'm opening my email and it was so long. I said, let me wait and read it while I'm here. Because this is so long, I can't be bothered to read it now in my own time. I read it here, innit? Is man mad? Yeah. Man sent man an email like this long here to say nothing.
But
nothing.
The thing is with him, he summed it up. The only reason he's probably even doing that statement is for his shareholders, for the money, for his investor. Because end of the day, all he wants to do is probably make sure the investors in Man United understand that they're doing what they can to resolve the situation. They don't really care. If the club weren't public, he wouldn't even be coming out with a statement, to be honest with you. Yeah,
that's it. Of course,
that's the reason why you ain't gonna hear from Kroenke. You ain't hearing from Silent Stanley.
But that's what he said, in the thing, bro. If you listen to what man said, he said we're one of the only top European clubs that are public. So because of that, he had to make the statement for the share prices. Or else he wouldn't have said nothing, bro.
Yeah, the only clubs that are is what Juve and Real Madrid, I think, is as well. They're the only three out of those 12 Super League clubs. They're the only three that's public in it. So, bro, it's a joke. It's a joke.
Some joke thing, bro.
But going back to yesterday now, I wanted because I know obviously we'll put the United chat to the side for a second. Like, with Arsenal, like, people are now saying this is the worst in their lifetime that they've seen.
It is. Bro, it's the worst. It is the worst.
Because I think, obviously, we've grown up always bantering Arsenal back and forth. But every year they've at least got something in it. They've either got some random trophy, or they got top four, or they were at least in Europe. At least. Now they're going to have none. Bro, I don't think I've ever seen them get none out of these things. What is really, because obviously, remember, I know that group chat blew up a few weeks ago with certain people with
the Arsenal thing,
So, like, what is really the problem here? Like, and it can't just be Kroenke. Like, what really is the problem? Because since they left Highbury, and since Henri, basically since Henri left, innit? Like, bro, it's been downhill. Like, bro, forgetting about Wenger for a second, like, since then, 2006, what's your thoughts? What happened?
But a lot of things happened. Football happened, didn't it? I think that Arsenal were in a situation like Manchester United where we didn't have the monopoly no more, innit? And that's just what it was in English football, blood. Other teams were getting better. So we had to spend money to continue, to stay away from them, innit? United spent the money initially. Arsenal didn't spend the money initially. And then Arsenal structure so bad now that they can't even spend their way out of it. You know, like that. So coupling that with the fact that they've had the wrong managers as well, I still believe a better manager gets more out of this Arsenal squad. The Arsenal squad's not good. Don't get me wrong.
You don't think it's good? Yeah. When you're saying not good, like what do you mean not good? Just to be clear, in terms of their strength in the league, what top 8, top 6?
All right, bro. Let's do it this way. Yeah, Leno, is he a top 8 goalkeeper in the league? He might be. And if he's top 8, then he might be 8th.
Yeah, that's because you're including a man like Pickford in that.
Exactly. Bellerin shit.
Oh, no.
Do you know what I mean? Kieran Tierney, Kieran Tierney is a good left back.
Yeah, very good.
All of Arsenal centre backs, barring David Luiz and Gabriel, are not even Premier League level, blood.
Yeah.
You know, who else now? Xhaka's shit.
Xhaka's playing sometimes.
You know what I mean? El Neni is average.
Not good enough, mate.
He's not shit, but he's definitely tiptoeing on the shit. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Who else have they got in midfield? Odegaard's good. Pepe's good.
I don't know if Odegaard is good enough for Arsenal long term.
Yeah, no, but Odegaard's a good footballer, though. Do you know what I mean? He's actually a good footballer. He's got good fundamentals.
True.
Pepe's a good footballer. I think he's being used badly, and he's very, very inconsistent. But I think he's very erratic, innit? But erratic players like him, I hate them. However, there is use for players like that in a squad, innit? You kind of just got to put them out there, and you don't know what you're gonna get. They're just a wild card. Some weeks they're amazing, some weeks they're frustrating, innit?
Yeah,
players like that.
He's that sort of player who can go 10 games without scoring, and he can score a hat-trick the week after.
Precisely. So Pepe, cool. Pepe is a good player. He's not great. Aubameyang, is a good player. Do you know what I mean? Without service, he's shit.
But what's happened to him this season, though? Because the thing is, we talk about service. He was never washed. He was never showered with service last year. Like, he still managed to bag the goals. Do you know what I mean? He weren't given 8 or 9 chances a game. But
he wasn't. But I think that Arsenal were playing better football, and also not only were Arsenal playing better football, but the thing is with him, he's never been clinical. But I think that he was more confident, or
he's lost his confidence now, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he was more confident. Do you know what I'm saying? I think he doesn't have the confidence no more.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because it's literally since the sign the thing that the sign the thing hype, literally. That I don't know.
They done the whole thing. He announced the contract. His dad was with Ian Wright and all this gas, bro. But all of that, for him to just die after, bro.
What about Lacazette?
Lacazette's a good player. He's not shit. Do you know what I mean? I think Lacazette gets a lot of criticism that he doesn't deserve, innit? I think that he's a good player. He works hard. He's good on the ball.
Yeah. Because what I like about him,
to play
his work rate as well. Like, his work rate is.
But that's what I'm saying. I think he's a good player. But like, bruv, and Saka, he's a good player, but he's a kid. They shouldn't be relying on him. Same with Martinelli. Same with Smith Rowe. That's like Man United relying on Mason. They shouldn't be relying on Mason, and they're not. Arsenal shouldn't be relying on academy graduates. I've never seen anything like it, bro. I've never seen anything like it. Arsenal ain't a team known for producing youngsters, bruv. What's man talking about? Like, when I was growing up, bruv, Ashley Cole's the only man that came through, and fucking Jack Wilshere, blood. That was it.
And then Wenger just brought in bare Frenchman.
But there you go. And even Jermaine Pennant, like, he come through, but then he weren't good enough, so they moved him on. You know, like that.
What about Jack? But anyway,
Man, that wheelchair was good enough, but he was injury prone, isn't it? So
yeah.
that's just kind of how it is. But now Arsenal got bare youngsters, and they're like, oh yeah, they're talking about what is Arsenal's training facility called or something? I can't remember. They got some name for these men that come from the academy now, bruv. But most of them ain't that good. Even Saka's a very good player.
Yeah, but someone mentioned Fabregas. He's Barcelona.
He's Barcelona, even though he did come through the under 16 from Barca, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So Arsenal don't produce youngsters like that. And now they've got bare man. They got what's his name? They got Nketiah, they got the other Balogun, bruv. All these guys, bruv, they're not good enough, bruv. Now, not to be starting for Arsenal, bruv, if you're Arsenal. Do you know what I mean? This is Arsenal Football Club, bro.
You know, part of the problem is as well, yeah. Even whether or not, even if they were good enough or not, one of the things that made Arsenal survive well, in my opinion, they have long had a lot of meaty players in it, like that's played for the last 15 years in that team. After they lost that cycle of their best players leaving after like 2005, 2006, they had a lot of meaty players. So many players that Wenger brought through that was just average, yeah. But the only reason why they still managed to perform at somewhat high level was because they had a good spine still to their team. Now, Arsenal's spine now is, bro, we're talking about Leno.
Arsenal's spine is a broken fam. You know the ones like they got the spine buster blood. I'm telling you, WrestleMania settings, they're done out here, fam.
And that's what I'm saying. And it's like it's a sad story because like like as much as they banter United for picking up Sanchez, when they got rid of Sanchez and then they stopped playing Ozil for the last 2.5 years, those two players were good cornerstones of Arsenal that Arsenal could have built off in some way, shape, or form in it. But for some reason they both got. Listen, no one really knows what happened to Ozil. No one really knows what happened with Sanchez. People say he went for the money, whichever. But either way, they didn't replace those two players at their prime, at their peak. When you've got two men like that, yeah, who
they didn't replace Cazorla Riva. Bro, they didn't replace Henry, Van Persie, but they didn't. Arsenal they haven't even replaced Vieira, blood. Arsenal ain't replaced Fabregas, but they ain't replaced no one, blood. They lost great players and replaced them with scrubs, and sooner or later, it was gonna bite them in the arse, innit? Sooner or later, bro. And it has now.
And then now, okay. So if you're looking away from the squad, then you're looking at the manager, innit? Like, one of the things that like I'm baffled with Arteta is that he keeps wanting to do this false nine business and trying to play with no like Arsenal haven't got like you were just talking about certain players. You talking about ballers in the team. There's a lot of good players. There's not a lot of excellent players. There's not a lot of world-class players in that team. To play with
in Arsenal's team.
Yeah.
They don't have any. They don't have any.
Yeah, they don't have any. Exactly, they don't have any. But exactly. So to play with a false nine or to play with no striker, you've got to have a lot of good ball players in the final third. Like, yeah, you can't. It's just odd that and you know what? When he done it 2 weeks ago, I thought, you know what? It's an experiment. Even though it's a terrible time to make an experiment in a big game like that, experiment, which didn't work. The fact that he done it again, yeah, to some extent, I'm just like, what is wrong? What is this? What is he trying to do? I don't know if he's trying to mold Arsenal into playing like City, or he's molding them to play how he wants. But you don't do that in big games, bro. Like, that's just mad. Like, it's mad. Do what works, innit? Do what's worked in the last 2-3 years for Arsenal for them to win the FA Cup, finish in a reasonable position in the league, copy what they've done. That's it. You don't need to try and do the things that Arteta should be doing now is what he should have tried in the League Cup third round earlier this season. Don't try and do no new formation late on in the season, the crunch time in the season. You could have beat Villarreal and got to the final. And your record against Man United, to be honest with you, I was a bit worried and playing at Arsenal because I know Arsenal would have just somehow pulled off some dodgy win against United because Arteta has a great record. Arteta's Arsenal have a great record against us. So I was thinking, you got a golden opportunity. You're playing against a meaty Villarreal team who ultimately was there for the taking at one point in the game. Yeah. And you're playing like you're in the lead in the first leg. It's odd, bro. It's baffling. And obviously now it goes down to the manager where people are saying Arteta out, they're not trusting the process and that. And I'm thinking, obviously, it's the biggest slap in the face that Emery is the one who obviously delivered that blow yesterday, because I think Emery did get a hard time. I'm not saying he was good enough for Arsenal, but like the way people were aggressively saying Emery out compared to what he achieved, compared to what we're seeing now, be careful what you wish for, innit? Be careful of what you wish for.
Yeah, but bruv, I was having this conversation just before with Cam, and I said it, bro. Listen, the standard of these clubs, drop lower and lower and lower the further away from success they become. People become apathetic, innit? That's what happened with United.
Yeah,
FA Cup wasn't good enough for Louis van Gaal. It wasn't good enough. But I bet you if Oli won a FA Cup, these man would say it's an improvement, even though he spent
not just improvement. They'll say it's a great.
They'll say it's a great achievement, bro. After he spent 300 odd million, bro. And that's what I'm trying to say. Same with Mourinho. When Mourinho won the Europa League, they were like, who cares, bro? We're not even doing a parade, bro. It's no big deal. Still wanted to get him sacked. Now, all of a sudden, if Oli wins this thing now, he's going to get a new contract.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So the levels have dropped, bro. And it's the same with Arsenal. Top four used to be the bare minimum at Arsenal. The bare minimum that was accepted. And now these men are fighting to stay in the top half of the table, blood. Top four in FA Cup was a thing.
That's a good point, what you just said, though, yeah? But do you not think it's like this was a sinking ship from years, like we spoke about before, innit? It's like...
But that's why you have to respect Wenger, blood, because Wenger, bruv, he's the reason why the ship didn't sink sooner, blood.
Wenger made sure the ship didn't sink, yeah? Fair enough, yeah? But people got upset with the fact that Wenger, whether or not he spent money or not, was ultimately delivering. They were almost just not. They were taking 2 steps forward, one step forward, 2 steps back. It seemed like every year they were finishing third, then fourth, then third, then fourth. They were going for the league for a couple of months in the start of the season, then drop off. And I feel like, as much as you just said, you made a great point just now about standards. And another problem with psychology of fans, is also like your mentality to what you did, what you consider a success. Like Arsenal, 15 years ago, fourth would have been a slap in the face. It was a terrible season. Do you know what I'm saying? If now it's embarrassing, and now then it got to a point and it was embarrassing to finish fourth. Then it got to a point the fourth was great. Like they literally was celebrating. I've seen Arsenal fans celebrate when they finished fourth, literally. Then it got to a point again, the cycle went round that fourth is not good enough. We need a new manager that's going to take us to the league. But now you're looking at it, fourth place was excellent for that team, or at least
it was.
Team. Do you know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm saying, and it's a be careful of what you wish for thing. And I always say it. I said it. I think we spoke about this a year ago. I said it with I'll never forget. It was like West Brom or something. I know that some West Brom fan will quote me. I remember West Brom was 8th in the league with Steve Clarke, and he must have lost 3 games in a row. And then they sacked him, bro. They were like 9th in the league, and then they were like, oh no, the brand of football's dead. And he lost 5 in his last 7. Or all of these random stats, bro. I was like, bro. 12 months later, they were getting relegated. And do you know what I'm saying? It's like you need to understand where your club is at before you look ahead. Because at the moment, people are looking at Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal. Man City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Man United. Why can't we be there? Why are we not there? But forget about them other teams. Look at your own squad and how good is your squad. People in the comments saying the squad is 7th best in the league, which is pretty much.
I don't even think it's. Yeah. Okay, 7, yes.
So why?
I'll close my eyes now. Manchester United, Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester, Tottenham. Yeah, 7th. Yeah.
Yeah, 7th.
Yeah. Exactly. So he is underachieving, not massively, but he's still underachieving. And the sign of a good coach,
he's underachieving that people are getting pissed off about.
And the thing is, the sign of a good coach is you overachieve with what you have.
Yeah,
that's what good coaches do. Do you know what I mean? Sir Alex Ferguson's whole legacy, yeah, his whole legacy is literally stemmed upon overachieving with what he has. How many United teams did you see get put out?
What's that all about?
No, because bro, that's what man's known for doing, bro. Like honestly, when you look at Sir Alex Ferguson, look at the amount of teams. Like when we beat Arsenal 8-2, you saw the starting lineup.
Yeah.
Man will see Darren Gibson in midfield and that, yeah, and Ashley Young on left wing, and you'll think, all right, cool. That's why now when Man United fans say, oh, Sir Alex Ferguson would win the league with that squad now, when they see the Man United squad now. Do you know what I mean? Because in their head, they're like, this brother wins shit with players he ain't got no right to win things with. We won titles with Valencia at right wing. We had no reason. Bruv, Antonio Valencia, at his best, was a bang average footballer. Let's not pretend, innit? He was pace and power.
Yeah.
And technically...
Low drill crosses.
Bruv, he was so basic. Bruv, he was like Willian, yeah? On steroids. That's all he was. Run to the byline, drill the ball into the first man, it gets cleared. That's Valencia, bro. Yeah. That is it. He was an auxiliary right back when he was playing right wing, and we won titles with man.
I respect to Valencia. I like him. I liked him. You know what I'm saying?
I
don't like him as a baller, but I'm just saying it takes me back to good times because when he was in the squad, we are actually winning things still.
Yeah, but he was rubbish, man.
He was. You know what? That's a great example. And look, I think people noticed that when Alex Ferguson left, yeah, and we were left with Jones, Cleverly, bro. And then everyone woke up. All the Man United fans woke up, yeah, and
realized how shit they were when Sir Alex Ferguson was gone.
If you take Van Persie out of this team is bang average, bro. And we won the league with it. We won the league that team, you know.
Man had no midfield and won the league, and that's what I'm saying. So, guys, you see when man said, yeah, yo, let me look. Like, even when I look at Man United, the season before, when Pogba was getting all that abuse, I was like, bruv, take Pogba out of that midfield. There was no Bruno, there was no Van der Beek. You take Pogba out of that midfield, bro. That's not even a top 10 in the league midfield, bruv.
No.
McTominay. Get the fuck out of here, bruv. McTominay, Fred and Matic is what man we're dealing with, fam. A man talk about Ander Herrera and that. He's a fucking bruv. You know, he's a janitor, bruv.
Ander Herrera managed to snag
that midfield shit, bro.
He managed to snag a PSG role.
Bruv, you know, like that. Man United had some dickhead midfield.
Yeah.
A man won 2 trophies with that midfield.
Yeah.
How about Jose won? Jose won 2 trophies without Fred as well.
You forgot
won 2 trophies with Matic, Fellaini, Herrera, Pogba, and
but that's the thing. Fellaini. That's what I'm saying. Fellaini. Look, exactly. So you've made a great point, and ultimately the best coaches maximize their teams. And I don't.
Andreas Pereira was playing for man. He was starting games.
Bro, in fact, not just starting games, bro. He was going to be one of our ballers to come through the ranks, like play first team. To be honest, it was very close for him playing all the time. Still, I don't even know how. I think one of the coaches just finally woke up and was like, "Rah, this brother's dead. This brother's dead." But either way, you're right, though. I agree with everything you're saying on that aspect, and that's why I rate man like Brendan Rodgers in it, because Brendan Rodgers has proven time and time again that he can get more out of his squad.
Brendan Rodgers is a proper coach, blood.
Proper.
That's what he is. He's a proper coach.
He knows,
and that's just all it is, bro. Like, look at the way they play. The amount of injuries he's had to deal with over the course of the season, yeah. And then yesterday, Man United changed two free players and get clapped by Roma.
Yeah.
That's the difference between Brendan Rodgers and Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, bruv. Everyone's like, oh, yeah, we're in the final. Bruv, we lost to a very shit Roma team, yeah, because this team is incapable of making a couple changes and resting players without losing because they're not coached.
I wish people realize with Man United that we win about 75% of the games we've won this season is on player ability. Like pure, like literally just
more than 75, bro. It's literally 99.9.
Like, trust me, if we didn't have players with tech or shooting ability like we do, yeah, bro, we wouldn't be winning half of these games. We wouldn't have won. Do you know what I'm saying? Straight up. We're not winning these games because we're outplaying any of these teams. I rarely see a time that we've outplayed a team properly, like from front to back, like how Man City did with PSG at certain points of the game. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, man conceded 5 goals to this dead Roma team, you know, with an 85 million pound centre back.
Not just that. We could have conceded a lot more. Could have been. It should have been. It could have been.
We should have been out.
That
should have been out.
Bro, in hindsight, this is the reason why I'm happy that it somehow was 6-2 in the first leg. Because if that thing was like 3-2 or something in the first leg, boy, it would have ended up losing.
Bruv, they're shit, bro. And the thing is, yeah, because man are so short-sighted, man are celebrating, yeah, we're in the final. Bruv, how did man go in with a 6-2 advantage and scrape into the final with De Gea putting in a man of the match performance? Your goalkeeper.
The goalkeeper's putting the man.
But that's what I mean. But man don't want to talk about this, Akeem. Maybe like, oh yeah, but we're in the final. Why you being so negative, bruv? You see when reality slaps these man in the face next season, a man a fifth or something, don't chat to me. That's all I'm saying. Because it's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming, bro.
That's the reason why people get into a full sense of security in it with how bad things are sometimes. Sometimes it is good to have, you know, like I said, even just swinging it even back to Arsenal, sometimes it is good to have a terrible season like this for a full wake-up call that everything needs to be fixed. Because sometimes, and this is, you know, Chelsea had the same thing when Chelsea finished like 10th or 11th or something, or I think they finished 9th at the end of the season. Liverpool has had a season where they finished down there as well. You need that sometimes to wake your entire club up. Because sometimes, look at 4 years ago when Arsenal somehow finished second, the year when Leicester won the league. Bro, it makes you look, you saw Arsenal fans going mad, like, we finished second. We finished, like...
But they don't know how, and that was when Tottenham fell apart.
Yeah, that's when they fell apart, but it made it look like, and the same thing's happening to Man United. Because we finished in second, it makes it look like, bro, we finished second.
Instead of everyone else has been shit.
Bro, exactly. It's not that we are from the table and from the story in the part, it will look like we were there or thereabouts this season. We were close. Bro, like the true story is we weren't. And we're no better this season than we were last year. The only difference is now this season, we've got breathing room between us. But the truth is, last season, I can't think we're that much better this season than we were last season.
Last season, we are going into the last few games relying on Chelsea to drop points, yeah, so we can finish above them.
Yeah, that's because but that's because we had some mad poor run after winning or going unbeaten in about 18 games or something in all competitions. But either way, all I'm saying, this season, second place is now going to seem like a great success, and because we finished third last season. Oh, sorry, we finished fourth last season. Did we? Third.
No, third, yeah.
Third last season. So now we finished second this season. Don't get in that full sense of security. And going back to Arsenal, that's the benefit now. Because if Arsenal probably finished somehow fifth this season or something, they're not going to. But let's say they did. Some Arsenal fans or some of the board might be like, oh, we still finished fifth this season. It can't be that bad. And then there'll be excuses to not spend, or there'll be excuses to not change the manager, or there'll be excuses to not do X or Y. Now it's clear for Arsenal fans, isn't it? It's clear from the bottom to the top, everything's rotten. The team's rotten, the manager, the board, the mentality, everything.
Yeah.
That's it. It's clear. But you know what? Boy.
Man said we scored 7 goals, you know, and still looked shaky, blood.
How?
Like, who does that?
How?
Who does that? But no one's going to talk about that. You know, like that. No one's going to talk about that. And that's the beauty of football, yeah, because the thing is, it's just, bruv, here's another analogy for you, man, because I know you love them, bruv. You see when you first start dating a girl, blood, and there's a hella red flags, blood. Bare red flags at the beginning, but you overlook them, bruv. You overlook them because man's in the honeymoon stage, innit? So man, overlook the red flags, bro. Red flags don't go away, you know. Never. You just become less attracted to them, bruv. So you take less shit, and then all of a sudden, everything turns into a problem, cuz. That's all that happens. You see, with Ollie, the red flags have been there, but because man are in love with this social idea of, United DNA, he's gonna do it. Man are overlooking all these red flags, you know. Yesterday was another big red flag. Man lost to a shit Roma team in Rome, and what was an impossible to throw away lead nearly got thrown away.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for David De Gea.
Hey, if we rested a few more man, yeah, if we played our third, let's say
we played our first team to start, but it's just that he made it.
Bro, trust me. Imagine if we played if we didn't play De Gea or Henderson. Let's say we tried to proper rest man. Oh my days, we'd have got slapped up,
bro. Bro, if De Gea wasn't in goal and it was Henderson, man would be out now. Legit.
Oh my days.
Legit, man got peppered yesterday. And look,
I'm not gonna lie. One of the things that annoyed me about yesterday, yeah, is that I was sitting and thinking, why is this a hard watch? Why is it hard watching a second leg when you're 6-2 up, bro? I knew it
was gonna be like that though. That's why I didn't even do a watch along. That's why I didn't do a watch along. I knew it was gonna be like this, bro. I know this football team, bro. When I saw the starting lineup, I said, yeah, not today, man. Ain't watching. This is gonna be painful. I knew it, and then man lost, yeah, and everyone out here doing up Cavani propaganda instead of focusing on the fact that man got through the skin of our teeth after being 6-2 up in the first game. The goalkeeper got man of the match, bro. The goalkeeper got man of the match in a game that we went into, yeah. Bro.
But I guess that's the thing, innit? We give teams hope that they can. I wouldn't be surprised that every coach who's about to play United is just, you know, they can get at that defense. It's proven, you know, and like I said, Roma should be actually hitting themselves, to be honest, that they let themselves lose 6-2 in the first leg, because they probably thought, you know what, we could have slapped this team 5-2 or something today. Do you know what I'm saying? That's probably what they're going to go away with. I wouldn't be surprised, and that's mad. It's mad to think, but. Anyway, we're through to the final. Arsenal somehow are out. I say somehow. They deserve to go out across the two legs. It weren't even like a shock. That's the mad thing. It weren't like Villarreal scraped, bro. Villarreal comfortably knocked them out, bro. Like, to be honest with you, and I just think this is a rock bottom for Arsenal. I'm not even sure their highest league position they can get with 4 games to go. I think they could finish 7th.
Who's that? Arsenal.
Yeah,
but they're done out here, bro. Man, know Arsenal are dead, bro. Like, man, know that, innit? Like, bro, like it is what it is.
All right, quick thing on Ceballos and Partey, because those are 2 other players we didn't mention. What's your thoughts on them 2?
Bro, honestly, yeah, with Thomas Partey, yeah, bro, he looks like Michael Essien, blood, with a head injury. You know them was there, bro. He just looks like he's playing with a concussion, blood. I don't know what's wrong with man, bro. Honestly.
Bro, it's mad because when he was in Spain, he was hard.
Yeah, but maybe he was only looking wavy in Spain because of the specific job he was doing and the players he had around him. Do you see what I'm saying? It gets like that. People don't actually factor those things in. You know, when you're asked to do a very specific job at a football club, and then you get brought to another football club that they haven't really assigned you a specific role, blood. So you're doing something else. It's just like when Sarri had flipping Kante, blood. And Sarri was playing Kante in a different kind of role to what he liked to do. He looked very shit. Do you know what I'm saying? And now everyone's saying that Kante is back in the form of his life.
Yeah.
It's only because of the manager came in, bruv. Because even under Lampard, he wasn't looking amazing either, bro. So it's one of them ones where I don't know if he looked good because of the system he is and he's not as good as I thought, or if the system just doesn't suit him, or the players around him just aren't good enough and they're making him look worse. However, one thing I say about him, I don't see anything. You know, like when Pogba's playing with shit, man, even when Pogba has a bad game, he still does something to remind you that he's Paul Pogba.
But you know the problem with Partey is, though, his style of football is like, he's a no frills sort of guy in comparison to them sort of man. That the problem is when he's playing badly, do you know what I'm saying? It's like one of them ones. It's like I can't even explain, bro. It's like a bit like Obi Mikel when he was not playing good. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he was just like, you can't see much else besides a couple of short passes. Do you know what I'm saying? And a few through balls that don't work. Do you know what I'm saying? That's what I mean.
Partey looks so limited to me, and he never looked that limited, yeah. at his last club. So that makes me think, right, like, did them men literally hide all of his frailties in the system, or is it just the people around him, bruv? I don't really know. Me personally, I think that maybe we got it wrong. I think we got it wrong, and he's not that good still.
And then but so if you are Arsenal now, what would you do? Like, would you keep Arteta? Would you change his
No. You have to get rid of him. You have to get rid of Arteta, man. You have to get rid of him because he's not good enough as a manager. Do you know what I'm saying? I thought him being a good coach, yeah, would be enough, but no, I don't even know if he's a good coach now. Not even gonna lie, because even with Arsenal style of play, the one thing, yeah, that you can tell between a coach and a manager is a coach has a certain style of play and a certain philosophy in it. Like,
I feel like he's trying. The thing is, he's clearly trying to.
I don't think he's trying to implement it because the football's boring, bro. Like, listen, growing up on Arsenal always used to play the best football in England.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You associate good football with Arsenal football.
So in that case, it's baffling.
These men don't play good football.
It's baffling because that's what I thought Arteta's strength would be. I didn't think Arteta would be a good coach, with all due respect. But I thought, in terms of philosophy and style of play, that's what I thought I would see Arsenal playing a good brand of football. I thought they would be playing very, very, and I thought they would be potentially be able to do something like a false nine, play a much more balanced midfield rather than how Emery had 2 years ago or a year ago, whichever. This is what I kind of thought he could bring to Arsenal, but actually he hasn't done that either. So my confusion with him is kind of like, what is he even good at? Because he hasn't shown anything either. Like, yeah, the only thing that he's good at, a bit like Lampard in comparison to Solskjaer, is that he's good at like press conferences. He's good at the way he comes across to the press. So he makes himself look like he knows what he's doing. Whereas Oli doesn't look like he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, but that's because him and Lampard and Arteta are both articulate. Do you know what I mean? Ollie's not. Ollie's an absolute bum. So because of that, yeah.
You can't say that.
But he is though. He doesn't speak well at all, bruv. He doesn't. He doesn't speak well. He doesn't command respect when he walks into a room. He doesn't carry himself well, bro. He doesn't. He does not, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, obviously, yeah, Frank Lampard's private school educated. Arteta's from Spain, and them man are educated to a higher level anyway. Do you know what I mean? Like, them man have like a way higher percentage of people with flipping degrees than they do in this country because they don't have to pay for it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So like, he's a lot more educated than flipping Solskjaer and them man there. So obviously he's gonna speak better than him. Same with Lampard, but Arteta's a shambles, bro. Like, he's got a massive ego. He was a good footballer, no better than good. He wasn't Frank Lampard. No. And his ego's flipping huge. I don't know where it's come from, but he's done nothing in the sport, to have an ego that big. Do you know what I'm saying? And ultimately, that's his downfall. Yeah, it is, and it's like, that's the irony, isn't it? It's like, this is a great comment, by the way. Delvin, about it's the same with Kante. They're complementary players. That's what they are. They're players that, with the right players around them, they look amazing because they facilitate others, innit? They're facilitators. That's what they are. They're not amazing footballers on their own.
Yeah, but that's what Arsenal fans got confused with. They thought that Partey was going to.
That's a great example. Still,
Partey was going to come in and be a match winner for them. That's not the.
Yeah, that's what they had in their heads. They thought they were signing Michael Essien or something.
Yeah,
mad thing. I don't know what they were doing.
Bro, I think they will probably get rid of him, bro. It don't get nowhere. I feel losing yesterday, especially the way they lost as well over the 2 legs. It's time for him to go, because the reality is, it's not fair for him to keep the job if you compare it to Emery and the way he was treated after the last season that he had at Arsenal. I feel like But I feel like also this trust in the process. I'm not sure where this trust process came from. Did it come from the owners or something?
It came from Klopp, blood. It came from Klopp, blood. Klopp got time and he won stuff. So now everyone thinks managers need time, even though Mourinho, Conte, and fucking Tuchel, all took over Chelsea and won trophies in the first season. Tuchel will win one trophy this season. And Mourinho and Conte both won the league, I think, in their first season, taking over.
So what, do people think Arteta is gonna somehow come through with something?
Bro, trust in the process works, when you've got a proven manager with clout, bruv. You don't trust the process with someone that's never done it before. Imagine Akeem, Imagine, you got a gas leak in your house.
Yeah.
I've never fixed a gas leak before. But I'm going to fix it for you. Trust me. Why do you trust me, blood? Why?
I don't. That's this is it. This is the problem, though.
Why do you trust me? I might blow up your house. I might blow up your fucking house, bro, but trust me, innit? Just trust me. Yeah,
it's true. It's dumb.
It's man mad, blood.
It's dumb.
It's man actually mad. Man said, yo.
But this is why sometimes they
just trust me, innit?
Yeah, it's mad. Bro, with no credibility as well. It's not like man done it in the past. Bro, no credibility. Where's the credibility come from? So this is what I'm saying. You should have weight to stuff, innit? It's like if you're gonna make a decision to bring someone like Arteta on board, it's got to be really simple. You either are so certain that he's gonna come good that you're gonna stick with him through thick and thin and almost be like stubborn to it, or you've got to literally be like, look, this is a trial, this is a test. If it don't work, it don't work, then we get a proper manager in. That's fair. Like, I don't think Arsenal fans should get upset with the fact that Arteta was given an opportunity, because I get the idea of it. But bro, the problem's not the idea and the opportunities. The problem is how long you take to cut the rope. Do you know what I'm saying? Because the Ollie thing in principle was stupid anyway, It was stupid in principle because man only managed mold and that, Bro, I find it hard.
Relegated Cardiff.
And I find it hard to defend Ollie sometimes when we were doing the Ollie Arteta or Lampard thing, where I was even trying to call Ollie a new manager, and then people were like, "You can't. Ollie's not a new manager. Ollie's been doing this thing
managing for over a decade." You
know what I'm saying? So, bro, it doesn't add up in no way, shape, or form. If he was a brand new manager, you could be like, let's do a Ryan Giggs, give it to end of the season. All right, go on, Ollie. But bro, you're giving an experienced manager that hasn't been good the job, a big job that's way bigger than him, and then you're not cutting the rope at the right time, bro. You don't have to wait. You know what's mad about football clubs? Sometimes they wait till you lose 10 games in a row and then you sack them. Why? Bro, sometimes you just got to see it. You don't have to, bro. You can sack a man when they've even, bro, we can be on average form, win here. I think there was a team that done that. They won like 2 games in a row and then they still sacked the man after, bro.
Yeah, that was, who was that?
Who was it? It was
like one of the teams near the bottom of this. No, it was Duncan Ferguson, but he said he didn't want the job.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He said he didn't want it. He said that he's not. Duncan Ferguson was winning, but he said, yo, I'm not good enough. I'm not the man to take this job, innit?
And that's the right thing, bro. That's it. And that's fair because Duncan Ferguson loves Everton. Do you know what I'm saying? Because if you didn't, bro, if I didn't love the club, if I was Duncan Ferguson and I didn't love the club, I would just be like, yeah, give me my piece. I'll carry on.
Yeah.
If I love the club, I'm not doing it. And that's the reason why if you listen to Steven Gerrard, he will say, I'm not managing Liverpool till I'm good.
That's what he said as well.
I'm not managing Liverpool because I love the club too much. You think I'm gonna bring the club into that into disrepute I'm gonna trial my ability on a club that I love while it's going down. Come on. And that's
this is it. It's the trust me thing, bro. Like he's got. Remember, Arteta was Wenger's captain, so he's like, he knows the club. I know you, but I can't fix the gas leak in your house, bro. You know, like that. It doesn't mean shit, bro. It don't matter if you know it, blood. Are you a professional or not?
Bro,
this is not what you do.
This knowing the club business, is like the same way in that gas leak example. It's like you knowing my house.
Bro, I was at your wedding, blood. I'll be like, listen, I know Akeem. You know what I'm saying? Man knows his wife. I know the house.
Yeah.
Let me fix the gas.
Yeah, exactly.
What?
Like
That don't make no sense, bro.
And what is that sentence of knowing the club? I don't even know what it means. What does that mean? What, you know where the door is for the director?
Bruv, you know the dinner lady, blood. You know what they serve in the canteen, blood. What? What does that mean, blood?
Bro, I never understood what that sentence means, and that's why that's the reason why you can get experienced managers in, like at Chelsea, bro. He don't need to know anything about Chelsea. Man still comes in and he does the job, bro. Man don't even probably know. He probably still has to put his sat nav on to even go to Stamford Bridge. He don't know where the club is. He's brand new to this. Yeah. Did it make any difference? No, because he's an experienced manager that knows what he's doing. He can go to any club on the planet. That's what good managers do. They don't need to know the club.
Man said knows the club. Bruv, Tuchel, took a job literally straight after being sacked from another job. And my man basically sat on the aeroplane and picked the Chelsea team. On the aeroplane.
Yeah.
He had less than 48 hours before the first game. And he changed the formation, changed the players, literally played all the players Lampard weren't playing, and he won, blood. With no training session.
Mad.
Man said he had 2 meetings with the players. A man is saying trust the process. 300 million 3 years later, blood. Trust the process. Man are smoking, bruv. I don't know what they're smoking.
Everyone wants to wait until it's full capitulation, isn't it? That's what everyone wants to wait for. Everyone wants to wait until it's an Arsenal experience when they're 10th in the league, out of all competitions, out of Europe, and then it's that. Bro, sometimes wake up before. You don't have to wait until things go moldy, bro. Like, you don't have to wait. You don't always have to wait till things go fully moldy to, okay, now it's time to throw it out. Bro, you don't have to wait until that. You don't have to wait. Like, just think about the situation. And for Arsenal, to finish on what I was saying about Arsenal anyway, about this whole situation, Arsenal need to just understand where they are as a football club right now. Next season, they're going for the Europa League.
Arsenal at present are competing with Leeds United, blood.
I know you're mocking for that.
Honestly, that's where they are. That's where they are, bro. Leeds United. I'm seeing Leeds, where Leeds in the league? Leeds must be 11th or something.
Yeah, I'm seeing Arsenal fans say nothing but top 4 next season is acceptable. So Arsenal fans think top 4 is a goal next season, which I guess it is. But you got to deep. If the team gets top 4 next season, they've overachieved. That is a great season for Arsenal, and it's sad that Arsenal are now that sort of club now where, you know, even getting top 4 is an achievement now. Forget anything else. Do you know what I'm saying? But anyway, we'll see what happens. They need to change the manager. Arsenal last had a season as bad as this in '95. You know, when I think they sacked George Graham and brought in Arsene, and 2 years later they won a double. This ain't the same rodeo. It's not going to happen again. Do you know what I mean? They can bring in, no matter who they bring in, they're not going to win no league in 2 years. But this is as bad as it's been since then. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't think any fan has seen Arsenal this bad for 25 years.
I haven't, bro. Like, my whole life, I've never seen Arsenal as a mid-table team, bro. Arsenal have always been first or second, innit? And then it was, fourth, the 4 banter.
Now, but you know what?
It was never below 4, blood.
People thought at some point this season, Arsenal was going to somehow bounce back and they'll be in 5th or 6th.
Everyone did, blood. When Arsenal were 10th, I was like, bruv, they're only like 6 points off top 4. They're going to go on a run of games. And they didn't.
Yeah.
They didn't, bruv.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So honestly, like, so they need to just literally throw a grenade underneath Arsenal and start again, bruv. That's what needs to happen. Like, legit, that's what needs to happen.
And now apparently Wenger is joining the other man to try and buy the club. Boy, the Glazers and Kroenkes, I can't see them selling in it. So we'll see. But I think even if he sells the club, Arsenal have to change the manager regardless. Like, they have to change the manager and they have to completely move that entire squad, because that squad's a mess. Like, I've just looked at it just now and I'm thinking there's 4 players out of the 16 that I would even happily keep. and all those other players, they could pretty much go. Maybe 5.
Yep.
Man.
That's literally it, bro. Like literally, when I look at this Arsenal squad, I'm saying if I'm Arsenal manager now, before you wrap up, who am I keeping? I think Leno's a liability. Should have kept Martinez.
That was a horrible decision.
Yeah, I keep Tierney. I keep Gabriel. I keep David Luiz. And then, all the rest of them defenders can all go.
Rob, like, come on, man. Like,
Holding's
why have you still got them 2 man? Think about it. Like, just deep it. Them two man are the equivalent of having
Jones, yeah. Phil Jones.
Why are these men still at Arsenal, Man United? Come on, man. This is the sort of thing that don't make no sense. Yeah. You know that term stealing a living, innit? That is literally, bro. Come on, come on.
Like Thomas Partey, I'd keep.
No Ceballos.
Ceballos, I'm not keeping. I'm keeping. Who's the other midfielder I would keep? Odegaard, but he's not theirs. So if we get rid of if we say Odegaard's going back, Thomas Partey is the only midfielder I'd keep. I'd get rid of all of Arsenal's midfielders. They're all shit. And then wide players, obviously Saka stays, Pepe stays, and that's it. Willian can fuck off. Obviously Smith Rowe, do I count him as a midfielder?
Boy, yeah, okay. Pepe has to stay to get that return on investment, boy.
Yeah, exactly. If we say midfielders, I'm keeping Smith Rowe. I'll include him as a midfielder. So him and Partey can stay. Attackers, Martinelli stays. Pepe stays. Saka's an all-rounder. Saka stays.
I'll be real.
That's it. And that's it. Everyone else can go. And then up front, Aubameyang I'd get rid of. And Lacazette, I might keep him as a squad player, but it depends on how I feel. But I'd get rid of Aubameyang because I think for the amount of money he's on, bruv, I can get Ollie Watkins to do what Aubameyang's doing right now. I'm going to be honest. Like, anyone can do that. Anyone with a bit of mobility, and an eye for goal can do what Aubameyang's supposed to be doing. He's been fucking awful.
And also, Aubameyang goes missing in a lot of games, man. Like,
bro.
Like sometimes I'm literally shocked, all banter aside, that he's playing.
Bro, I'll get a striker that at least if he's not scoring goals, at least he's going to run for me and put himself about.
Exactly.
Like, this guy's doing nothing, innit? Yeah. You know what I mean? And if you're doing nothing like that, you need to be clinical. You need to be bagging goals. I don't mind carrying a player if I'm getting a goal return.
Yeah.
But if I'm carrying you and you're not getting a goal return, you're not playing for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? At least with Lacazette, if you don't get a goal return, at least you're going to get output in terms of energy. I'm winning the ball back and something like, bruv, Aubameyang's not offering anything right now. So, bruv, like, man can go for the Arsenal team. I think I've said 5 or 6 out of 20 odd I'd keep. That's not good, bruv.
Poor.
And half of them are homegrown players because Saka, Smith Rowe, and Martinelli, you could say, are homegrown players.
And they're literally they're the free players. Them two and Partey, you build a squad around them, man. That's literally all. And they're all young. There were 3 of them 4 youngsters. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's look. Someone just said it's Aubameyang's only bad season, but for Arsenal. But sometimes you spot the light. You spot the
decline, bro.
You spot the decline, bro. Before he even signed that contract, bro. Like he was
declining. It's the same with Alexis Sanchez, guys.
Yeah.
Alexis Sanchez, the season that you man sold us, Alexis, you lot saw that.
Poor.
You saw that Alexis was declining because the season before is when he done the mad thing.
But then the first 6 months of that, the first half of that the season that we took them, bro, he was terrible. He was terrible. But
that's what I mean. And then people put it down to him not being happy at Arsenal, but it wasn't. It was the fact that he was declining.
Yeah. And I think Aubameyang's just getting to that point now. He's past it. He's past his peak, clearly. And he doesn't have the sort of mobility that, like I said, a player like a Vardy has at his age, who could still put in a shift. And like I said, even when Vardy doesn't score, bro, he's still up and up. Bro, his name, put it this way, you're still hearing the commentator mention his name and you're seeing highlights move of Jamie Vardy during the game because he's putting himself in about. He's still assisting. He's still looking for those balls over the top and latching onto them. Do you know what I'm saying? Sometimes the Aubameyang half an hour goes, bro. You're like, right, is the Aubameyang actually playing, bro?
Yeah.
Come on. So anyway, Arsenal. Anyway, all Arsenal could do, just keep playing Martinelli, keep playing Smith Rowe, keep playing Saka. But if one of those three leave, finish. Because I don't know how likely all three of them are going to even stay at the club, because Martinelli will stay because at the end of the day, he hasn't proven himself enough, because he hasn't played enough elsewhere. But Saka, right now, someone can easily slap up 100M. Slap 100M now and say, I'll take Saka. And Saka probably will stay because he loves Arsenal, but
just signed a new contract.
But we know we know how easy that can be. That can be written.
Yeah.
But like I said, I think out of respect, I think all three of them will stay at Arsenal for one more season. And if they don't improve in this summer,
end up at Man City or something like that. City splash a mad money.
Trust me.
Or Chelsea.
Chelsea will just bang 100M on one of them. Trust me. Trust me.
No, it could happen, bro. 100%, bro.
Trust me. Don't underestimate. Arsenal must hate. Listen, the Chelsea to Arsenal switch is easy because they don't even have to move house more times or just move down the road. Bro, don't get twisted. That's why most of these men love the switch between Arsenal.
That's why Giroud done it. Yeah, that's why them, man. Yeah, you're right. They don't have to move house.
You think do you know how easy it was for William? Bro, William would take that now.
Man didn't have to change nothing. Not even his phone number, nothing. Everything same, blood. Bruv, calm. Bro, it's beautiful, innit? Honestly, like, and the thing is, yeah, before we wrap up, you're right about that with Aubameyang. Aubameyang's explosiveness, very similar to Fernando Torres. Their explosiveness, was what made them. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? It was what made them. And now they both when they lost their explosiveness, they just look dead, innit?
Yeah.
They just look real dead, bro. Like, that's why I honestly think he's finished. I think he's done at the top level. I think he'll always score goals. Don't get me wrong. Same with Cavani. He'll score goals, bro. If you create chances for Cavani's going to score goals. But even yesterday, man, I see man missing one-on-ones and still bag the brace.
I'm wary of what his motivation going deeper into his career as well with Aubameyang. I think Aubameyang's the sort of guy, he'll retire soon. I think a couple of years.
Yeah, you can't see Aubameyang playing until he's 38. You don't look like he loves the game like that, bro.
You don't look like he loves it like that. That's what I'm saying. And that comes a factor when you get into your 30s like that. It comes a factor of motivation. How much do you still love the game and want to play?
Fact.
I think he should just go to the States. He should go MLS, innit? To be honest with you.
No, you're right.
He'll have a lot of fun there because he's still a good player. He'll bang like 25, 35 goals there, like easy.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's a very, very. Yeah, that's a great point. To be fair. That's a great point. Do you know what I mean? Big up everyone inside. Make sure you smash that like button. Do you know what I'm saying? What you got coming up for the rest of the weekend, bro? Like, this is me now, bro. Rants Reacts coming up, guys, tomorrow and Sunday. Got 4 Rants Reacts. You got Scholes, Henry, Busquets, and Jadon Sancho. They're already uploaded. So, you know what I mean? Tomorrow morning, the first one will drop at 11. You man already know what it is. What are you saying for the weekend, my bro?
Bro, just chilling in it. Got some furniture to build as well.
Come on, bro.
Fun, exciting times, boy.
Man said he's got more Lambos than gold.
Got furniture to build in that. But yeah, not all good, bro. Just relaxing, trying to catch some sun while it's here, innit? What are you saying?
Nah, I'm chilling, bro. Man said a man's got more Lambos than he's got goals, blood.
Hey, he's got gold Lambo in it. Listen,
bruv. Hey, he's not, bruv. It's not a lie though. It's nothing but facts. Big up everyone.
In fact, man took 4 months this season to score a goal from open play. Let's not forget that, bro.
But this is it.
Or 3 months or something, bro. That's boy.
It's all a bit of a madness.
I just want to say the final thing on Aubameyang. Yeah, someone said a few people said this is one bad season. Sometimes when your team is playing badly, you can't afford one bad season. That's the problem. You can't afford it. Like
big players, they're not allowed to do that.
If you're Man City, there's certain players who can afford it. Sterling's season hasn't been good, but it's cool because the rest of the team is performing. So Sterling gets a blight. He gets life because they don't rely on him like that. You know what I'm saying? So he can come again next season, and people forget about this poor season he's had this year. Aubameyang can't do that. You can't be the captain and the man who's the sign of thing, big Aubameyang who everyone relies on and have a bad season. You can't do that. It's not possible, bro.
Yeah.
That's the responsibility that he has. So anyway, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Nothing but facts, man. Big up everyone. Smash the like button. Make sure you catch up with the show before if you haven't already. Make sure you follow Akeem on the socials. Make sure you subscribe to Cheeky Sport People. You already know what it is. And yeah, man, Rants Reacts this weekend, starting tomorrow morning. Do you know what I mean? So keep your eye out for that. Make sure you leave your likes and your comments, people. So big up yourselves.